Today we're breaking down the Kyrie Low 5 N7s. Let's go. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's Zach with Tamster's Kicks, and we are breaking down the newest Kyrie Lows. This is the Kyrie Low 5 right here. And I know a couple videos ago, I posted and said the last Kyries, but these ones actually came out a little bit before, kind of with the Infinity. And so this colorway I specifically been waiting for, so it still kind of goes with the last Kyries, but anyways, these ones just released not too long ago, and we're going to break them down today. If you guys haven't seen a basketball shoe review video, I love them. They're my favorite thing to do. I basically go play in the shoes, let you guys know what I think about them, and we're going to break down and show you guys what I think about the materials, cushions, support, fit, traction, all that good stuff. We'll get into that in the video, and I'll let you know my ratings towards the end, so you want to stick around to the end. And of course, before we get into it today, guys, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and comment if you guys would hoop in these shoes. I really liked them. I thought they're pretty sick, but let's get into it. So if you guys have seen any basketball shoe review videos, you guys know I love Kyrie shoes. And I've actually never had the Kyrie Lows because I haven't liked how they played. I actually copped the Kyrie Low, the Krusty Krab ones, the Mr. Krabs ones, these red ones, and I hated them. I honestly did not like them at all, so I sold them. And I think most of the Kyries have been the same over time. Kyrie 4s were definitely a little different, but they did change up a lot on the 5s, so I had to cop these ones. And specifically, this N7 colorway goes pretty hard, pretty nuts. And I do love low tops, but I've never really been a fan of the Kyrie Lows. I think there's a reason why. I think they're a little more budget. These ones retailed at $120. They just released June 21st, I believe, just the end of June. So we're going to break these ones down. The outsole looks very much like the Kyrie 8, Kyrie Infinities, so they didn't change much there. There's a little bit of different aspects, but definitely one thing I noticed is that rubber is not very good, not very durable. It's pretty like soft and thin. So outdoor, I mean, it is a budget shoe, so you're not breaking like a $170 shoe outside. So for $120, I think they'd be nice, but outdoor, these are gonna rip apart. So I would try to focus if you're getting these on indoor courts. And I mean, that traction doesn't seem too nice, but that setup definitely looks the exact same as the Infinities that just came out, with little tweaks in there, but very, very similar. Next up is the cushion. You have a soft foam and a 4-foot zoom setup to provide a nice cushion there. And like what I've said before, Nike loves to put Zoom Air all in their shoes, and they especially love it in the 4-foot. Zion 2 video that I either just did it or I'm going to do it. I don't know the order yet. I wanted to post them, but just had the Zoom Strobel here in the heel, and then just a Zoom Air in the 4-foot. So Kyrie does kind of that similar thing, get some Zoom Air all along in there for a nice cushion. And I don't think they're as nice and cushiony as like the Kyrie 7s. I specifically really like the Kyrie 7s, and I did that review on the Kyrie Infinities, which I did like, and so I kind of felt the same with these. And the only real difference kind of with these and the Infinities is that Zoom Strobel was found in the Infinities, and I mean, that's kind of has to do with why the price was higher, and why I thought that those were initially better, but break-in I think was softer and faster with these ones, but over time the durability of the shoe, the Infinities will definitely beat these ones out. Next up, the materials. We have a pretty similar textile material setup that we saw on the Kyrie Infinities. Not very premium. You still have that textile scratchy material. Same with Infinities. They kind of did the same stuff there. I do like this on this back heel. Kind of a little scratchy. I don't really know the material on the back, if I'm being honest, but it is kind of nice, and specifically I did like the colorway. It's very breathable, very durable. It will last a decent amount of time as far as this part goes. I think the outsole will break down first before you rip out of here, just because of how tightly woven that textile material is. So I did like that part about them. And one thing that is different, that I did like a lot better on these, is the tongue. And that tongue on the Infinities is what honestly ruined the shoe for me. But the tongue on these ones is a lot thinner. It's not as big and bulky on the actual foot as far as like how the weight kind of feels on you. It keeps you kind of locked in. I didn't find any dead space in these either, so I did like the materials here a little bit better. Lacing these back up, but we're talking about the fit now, and the fit, I'd probably say true to size. This 11.5 that I got was actually a little bit big on me, So I kind of wish I would have got maybe a true to size as well to see the fit. I just always go up in Kyrie's, but true to size is what I'd recommend in lows. And this fit, I think it's mainly because of this tongue. This tongue is not as big and bulky, so it doesn't take up as much room, not as much dead space in the shoe. So true to size is what I say with the fit. Finally, support. Now they were a little sneaky here. They did a little bit of that same technique they used with the Kyrie Infinities with like the cross strap system, and how the at the back heel they put the cross strap in as to keep you in the shoe as well. So I did like that. Felt them in here too. And I actually, with the tongue, really like the support on these. Low top shoes, they can be a hit or miss, honestly. You can feel unstable in them, but these ones did a pretty good, pretty solid job of keeping you in, and with very like minimal dead space in the shoe. Honestly, on the shoe, the traction I kind of found not very good. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. Not the best. I do like that it comes up on the sides. Cushion, 8 out of 10 as well. It wasn't overly impressive, but it was nice and soft, easy break-in time. Pretty solid there. 7.5 with the tongue fix on the materials. It's just kind of this textile. I'm not a big fan of playing in the textile, and that's why I don't really like the Infinities too much, but the textile is just kind of average for me. Fit, gonna give it an 8 out of 10 as well, just because they weren't the best fitting. I think there's a little bit of room to improve with that textile material. It allows a little bit more space in there, so you gotta kind of tighten it up, and maybe that's just because I went up a bigger size, but I would definitely just kind of give an average fit with these. Support though, another 8 out of 10, because I did actually like the support on these. It wasn't overly amazing. Like, for some reason, I really like the support on like a Kobe low shoe, but this one wasn't too crazy, but for the price and for all the different like colorway options they have, and for the actual tech setups on it, it's a pretty nice budget shoe. I would be looking to get this one as like a daily rotation shoe. Nothing crazy, but I did like the shoe. And that's gonna be it for this video today. Leave a like. We'll see you guys on the next one.